Welcome to Liberal BFR, where we put the left on check. Today's reality check. Daniel Penny, $2 million fundraiser shows people feel crime is out of control, and it's up to we, the people, to defend ourselves. Democrat Alvin Bragg set out to try and destroy yet another innocent person's life. This time, we, the people, are not having it, as Daniel Penny's legal defense fund at the time of making this video has reached $2.5 million. Vivek Ramaswamy says what all sane-minded Americans are thinking.
I'm proud to see the American people actually rising up. You don't just vote every day, you vote with your dollars too. And I like to practice what I preach. And that's why I've been encouraging others. It wasn't just my donation. I've been encouraging others to do the same thing. Look, let's take the lesson of this day. Jordan Neely, this is somebody who should have never been on the streets free to do what he did. Abducted a 7-year-old, reportedly assaulted a 67-year-old. If the New York police departments had been doing their jobs, had been allowed to do their jobs, then this incident would have never happened. And I want to make sure that this individual, who actually appears to have been taking action for a guy who was supposedly actually issuing threats to others on the train, I want to make sure he receives a fair defense. I think it's important that we regain confidence in the rule of law in this country. And I think it says that many Americans are hungry for the same thing, which I take as an encouraging sign for where the hearts and minds of citizens across this country really are.
This is clearly another politically motivated prosecution by a corrupt Manhattan district attorney, Alvin Bragg. Daniel Penny is a real-life superhero who came to the defense of passengers on the F train in Manhattan. Jordan Neely was yelling and threatening passengers on the F train that day. Watching Daniel Penny being taken away in handcuffs for doing what Alvin Bragg has failed to do, protect the citizens of New York, is a travesty of justice. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg has decided to charge Marine Daniel Penny with manslaughter in the death of Jordan Neely. After police initially decided not to charge, Soros-funded Alvin Bragg has decided to play politics once again. Jordan Neely got 4 months in jail for attempted kidnapping of a child and got no jail time for attempted murder of an elderly woman or any of the other 42 charges on his rap sheet. But the Marine who put him in a chokehold after Jordan Neely threatened to kill people on a train and tried to help him before he died now faces 15 years in prison. Welcome to life in a blue city. This lifelong criminal did not belong on the train that day. He belonged in jail, or at the very least, a mental facility. Jordan Neely was a clear and present danger to the passengers on the train that day. A shouting match broke out on a Newsmax panel discussing Jordan Neely.
Now, not only does this seem politically motivated, but is this the beginning of the end of the Good Samaritan? It certainly seems that way in Bragg's New York City. I mean, he goes after former President Trump. He's focused on that. But the people that are out there either defending themselves from violent crime or defending others are now.
There was no violent crime.
He was threatening people.
No, but there was no violent crime. He didn't attack anyone.
He was threatening to attack people.
Again,
he was threatening to attack.
Violent crime means somebody was attacked. Nobody was attacked. Do you go, if someone looks at me wrong or screams at me, should I kill them? Should I choke them to death? Should I come up behind them and put them in a rear naked choke?
Probably if he's threatening to murder people on a subway train.
He did not threaten.
He did threaten to kill people.
He said he was hungry.
He threatened to kill people.
I think you're omitting a couple of key elements.
Being mentally ill is not a crime.
Well, he wasn't.
Being hungry is not a crime. Being homeless is not a crime.
No, threatening to murder people.
We absolutely have a mental health crisis. That's a fact.
We need to address the homeless situation.
Absolutely.
It's so frightening to walk down the street and you have somebody who's either on something or severely mentally ill, and we're just supposed to look away and act like nothing's happening, or if somebody is getting right up in our face, ignore it. We're afraid to act.
The left just loves to defend violent criminals. Daniel Penny's legal team said in the statement they were confident that once all the facts come out, Penny would be absolved of all wrongdoing. They argued he was protecting himself and other passengers. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today. To help support the channel, please comment, like, and follow so you don't miss tomorrow's reality check. Thanks for watching.